What is going on? It's me, Zesport here, and welcome to another video for you guys right here on my channel. Now today we're going to be doing a full breakdown video for the Zombies trailer, which just came out yesterday. As you guys know, I uploaded everything to do with all the news we got yesterday, and I got a ton of support on my videos. The most recent video got up over 100 views, and the second video I uploaded yesterday got close to 700 views, which is absolutely incredible. So thank you guys so much for all the support on yesterday's videos. It's been absolutely amazing. But today I thought we'd delve deep into the trailer and go frame by frame so you can see exactly what's happening in this trailer, because there's a ton of stuff which you guys probably missed watching it the first time through. I know I did, but now we're going to be going through it frame by frame so you can get a better idea of exactly what's going on. I'm kind of skipping through this beginning bit here because all this is really doing is just kind of introducing the characters to us. It's just giving us a few cool cinematic shots, and in a second we'll get into some deeper stuff, which is obviously really awesome. I'll try and give you guys some ideas of what I think the names weapons are going to be and stuff like that. So here we just have a shot of all the different characters, obviously just some more cinematic stuff, probably the stuff that will be shown when you first launch the map on solo mode. There's usually a sort of video they show. A lot of this stuff kind of looks like that's the kind of thing that's going to be in it. Right, now right here, this is where we get our first bit of information. This gun here, you may not recognize it if you haven't played the older Call of Duty games, but in some of the older COD games this was called the Sten, or the Type 100 SMG. It was a very cool gun. I believe the last COD game it was in was Call of Duty World at War. I'm not sure if they had it in Zombies there, but this looks like a more upgraded version, so it could be that the Pack-a-Punch is returning in this map. I definitely hope so. It's been in most of the recent maps, and I don't see why they wouldn't have it in there. It's just that we haven't seen it within the trailer for the Pack-a-Punch machine, so I'm just kind of skipping through this bit. So as you can see, it's definitely some sort of upgraded version of the Type 100. You can also see the nuke drop in the background there. You get some cool reload animation shots here of the SMG. And then we just move on to some more third-person shots of them running across a bridge. This map does look pretty big indeed. And then right here we get our first look at the new pinball or gumball machine, which you guys can see right here. As of now, I'm not 100% certain on what it does, but we'll get more into that in a minute when it shows us a better view of it. It gives you some sort of special magical powers, but I'll get into that in a second. Second of all, here we see a new sniper rifle. I don't know the name of this sniper rifle, although a lot of the weapons probably will be weapons from multiplayer, so you can probably have a pretty good guess if you go back and remember all the multiplayer weapons. We get some more cinematic shots here. This, I believe, is the first assault rifle you unlock in multiplayer. I forgot what the name is, but I believe it is a gun out of multiplayer. You can see the other guy there behind her is obviously using the SMG again. So obviously we're going to have a wide variety of weapons. I hope the random weapon box is returning, but we don't actually know as of now. They didn't show it at all in the trailer. Here you get a cool first person shot of the guns. You guys will also notice that they kind of removed the heads up display, so we can't actually see what the names of the weapons are because they have removed the heads up display during the trailer. But also here you just get a really cool look at some exploding zombies. I mean, look, for some reason their guts are all purple in this bit. I'm not sure why they've changed from red to purple, but you can just see the blood just exploding everywhere, which is absolutely incredible. There's some sort of big explosion that just went off in the background. Not sure exactly what that is because we can't really decide as of now. Now we're getting some more cinematic shots of some just behind the scenes stuff of the characters' backgrounds. I'm not sure what's going on here, but for some reason she just stabbed some guy with some scissors. You get an idea of this guy. I believe this guy is supposed to be the police officer. Smacks the guy around the back of the head, and he has a really cool revolver, which you guys can see there. That revolver looks really awesome indeed. Then we have the boxer. He's obviously got some knuckle dusters equipped right there. Obviously really awesome indeed. Smacks some guy to the ground in some sort of boxing match, which is really awesome. And then this guy, I believe, is called the Magician. I'm not sure exactly what his deal is. Obviously he's some sort of weird magician. That's his backstory. And then he can do throwing knives and stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to do throwing knives in the actual game. That would be something really cool indeed, throwing knives from zombies. But he does show some throwing knives right there. Here we see an explosion in the background. I'm not sure if this is just a standard grenade or if it's some sort of special explosion device that we haven't actually seen yet. Here we just get some more cool cinematic shots of them just shooting zombies from a bridge. And then it's just going to move on in a sec. Just a lot of this trailer is just cinematic shots. There's not a huge amount of first person stuff, so it's kind of difficult to see a lot of the stuff, but there are also a lot of new features. Here we got our first look at one of the new assault rifles in the game. I believe this is the AK variant. I think it's the AR-94 it's called in multiplayer. I believe it will be called the same thing in zombies, but you can definitely see it's shooting purple bullets there, indicating that it has been pack-a-punch. Not sure how many times you'll be able to pack-a-punch a gun. In Black Ops 2 you could pack-a-punch more than once, but I'm not sure about how that'll work in Zombies. Here you see the guy punching them. I believe this is another cinematic shot though, rather than gameplay, so I don't think you'll be able to do any of that stuff in the actual game. Now here, this stuff is absolutely crazy. I have no idea what this is about, but for some reason he pulls out like this giant like dagger or sword out of nowhere and just absolutely obliterates a zombie, like literally just slices her into two. I'm not sure if it's only one character that can have this, or if it's some sort of special wonder weapon or something like that, but it does look like it absolutely obliterates them. You can see the pinball machine again over there. Looks like it's going to be in more than one place on the map. And here we see the sword flying around, killing zombies, sort of like a monkey device or something, but it like sort of follows the zombies around, and it obviously kills them. It kind of reminds me of the little axe you had on the Mob of the Dead map, where you would kind of throw it and it would like go through lots of zombies like a boomerang and it would come back. Here we get a cool shot of obviously the special power to run and stab things into the ground, which you have in multiplayer. It looks like those sort of special abilities will be returning into Zombies, and then also she has some sort of lightning effect come out of it. This could be the return of the perk from Mob of the Dead as well, which makes it so when you like ground slam, you also have like a sort of electricity coming out. Now here, there's a bit of an interesting shot. At first, when you watch this, you're not really sure why they include it, because it kind of just shows like a third-person shot of zombies running past and him shooting them with an SMG. Sorry, I was going the wrong way there. But the cool thing about it is that you'll notice the zombies don't seem to be heading for this guy. And that's something I'm going to be talking about in just a second for you guys. The other thing to point out is that you did see there's some sort of weird green stuff, green mist behind these guys. I can't tell what that's to do with at the moment. I think it may be something of significance, but I don't actually know as of now. Here, this bit's really cool. So here we get our look at the zombie shield returning within Black Ops 3 Zombies. So the zombie shield was a big part of Black Ops 2 Zombies. It was something really, really cool. You could just use it to smash zombies out of the way, but this looks like a much more upgraded version of the zombie shield. It's got like sort of like jetpack boosters on the back, which allow you to blast forward into all the oncoming zombies and just obliterate them. Here we have some other type of big explosion device. If I try and slow it down, you can't really see what it's coming from. I don't think it's just a normal grenade, because it looks much bigger of an explosion than just a normal grenade. Then you also see here that crawlers will indeed be returning, so obviously when you blow them out with grenades, they will turn into crawlers, which is obviously really, really awesome. Now here, this is where we're going to get our first proper look at the Gumball or Pinball machine. Now, I don't know if it's going to be replacing perks or not. It's really confusing as of now, because we don't exactly know what this thing's about, but pretty much it gives you some sort of weird special powers. Another weird thing to point out here is that you guys see a red one will rise to the top, but then when it comes out as a purple ball, which I don't really understand at all. I'm pretty sure that was just some sort of editing error they had when they were making the trailer, which is really weird. But when he picks up the ball here, you'll see it has some sort of special symbol on it. Now this gives you a pretty good idea that these might be something to do with perks, but at the same time they're also sort of like magic abilities. But I guess perks are kind of magic abilities. I'm not exactly sure what the image shows. Some people think it's like some sort of ninja on the image, but from after I now think I know what it's to do with, you can see it looks like someone's running past the character and he's holding his heads up. So what I believe it to be is it's a perk that can somehow make zombies run away from you, and I'll show that an example right here. So he eats the pinball, and then you'll see right here, look, all of these zombies just go away from him. Obviously this would be a very overpowered perk if it was permanent, so obviously I think it would be like a temporary thing. I think all these things from the pinball machine are going to be some sort of temporary effect, which will give you a special ability for a limited amount of time. But it looks like in this instance you can see the zombies literally just run around him rather than going for him, so it looks like a very cool thing to use if you're in a sticky situation, so you can get the zombies to just run away from you, which is really, really cool. So I believe that's what the pinballs are going to do, something weird. They're going to give you special effects. Here we see another one here. You can't get a good look really at what exactly is on this one, but when he does eat it, you can see it shows something to do with random drops appearing, but I'm not sure if that's linking to the purple one here with a question mark on it, so maybe it makes it so drops happen more often than they usually do. So he eats that one. It was really, really cool. Although then again, that one there might be that it gives you some sort of mystery effect or something, because you can see afterwards she has some sort of weird fire like thing explode from around her, which obviously burns the zombies just kind of I don't even know what I'm saying. It just kind of burns the zombies up, which was really, really cool. Obviously here you can see the new movement features, the way that the guy slides into the action. sliding will be returning in Black Ops 3. I don't know about dolphin diving, and to be honest, that's not actually something I've really seen a lot of. I assume it will be. Here you get another shot of the guy running towards the pinball machine, and then here, this is probably the most crazy bit about the whole trailer. We don't see it from a third person perspective, so we don't know exactly what it looks like to other players, but I believe this is one of the pinball effects. You can see he grows tentacles out of nowhere and starts running as a giant squid. Now before we move into that, something to point out here on the right, you will see a glowing red door. I don't know as of now what it's linking to, but it does seem to link to something later on in the trailer, which I'll get to in just a minute, but I believe it's something to do with teleportation in the map. I'm not exactly sure, but here you just see the guy going ham with the squid. It looks like it has some sort of electricity coming out of it, so you can electrocute zombies, you can just slice them up, which is obviously really awesome. I'm not sure what that's really about. It looks like it's some sort of special ability from the pinball machine. I believe it was this character that's being controlled, so it's like he just wakes up from it. We've got some more awesome cinematic shots here of behind the scenes stuff. We've got the boxer, and then here, this I believe is going to be the boss of the map. Look at this thing. It is absolutely huge. It has 3 heads and it has lots and lots of teeth. I believe it's going to be the boss of the map. I don't know exactly how it will play, if it will like follow you around the map and you just have to kill it over the different rounds, or if it'll be like a 1 round only thing, but it could play like the astronaut from the moon map, or the boss from the Mob of the Dead map, where it kind of follows you around the map until you kill it every so often. I'll get more into how I think you kill it in a minute, because you will see that in a bit, but here you can just see some cool action shots of this giant monster, obviously just coming to tear everybody apart. It looks absolutely huge and really scary. Here you can see that it definitely will be following you around the map, because you can just see it in a first person perspective, so you can really get an idea of exactly how big it's going to be there. It is pretty big. It's like double the size of all the characters, and here we'll also see an awesome new LMG. I'm not exactly sure what that LMG is. Also really cool. Here you see your way that I believe you're going to be able to kill this boss. You see that they shoot his head until the middle one actually explodes, but after it does explode, the other ones carry on moving, and he carries on moving towards the player. So I believe what's going to happen is that you have to destroy all 3 heads in order to kill the creature. You'll see another bit at the end where he only has 1 head left, and then this bit is really crazy. I believe this will be after you kill him. It will release these little mini bosses or something that seem to fly around the map. Now the interesting thing to point out about this is that there's a lot of them, but at the same time you don't see normal zombies coming at the same time. So I think maybe when this thing happens, perhaps you won't have normal zombies. It could be something to do with it being a boss round or something. I'm really not sure how that works, but these things, they don't look like they do a whole lot of damage. I think they might shoot some stuff at you when they're flying around, which is really weird. They have some sort of glowing stuff around them, and I think they come from that big boss zombie. Here we just get some more action shots again, and then here, this is where we get some really crazy stuff. I'm really not sure what's happening here, but the first thing to point out is that on the left hand side you guys can see another red glowing area. So what I believe this to be is a link between that glowing door we saw earlier and this room here. So it could be some sort of weird teleportation area that will actually teleport you into this special room. I don't know exactly what this room's about, but you can see it's got some sort of weird enchanting table. It's got a glowing orb right here in the middle, so point out that orb that's in the middle of the table there. You see a guy appear, and then he will just randomly explode for some reason that I cannot understand. You can still see the little orb there at the bottom. I'm going to point something out about that in a minute, but you just see this guy kind of, he just like explodes. I don't even know what it's about, and then his guts just get sucked back into the table. And then here, this is what I was talking about with the orb. So you can see here, this is right at the end of the trailer, the guy's just carrying that orb and he throws it at the wall. I don't know what that's about, but I believe that orb is the thing that was on the table which made the guy explode. So it could be some sort of gameplay feature, maybe some sort of teleportation thing. Again, I'm really not sure exactly what that's about, but he throws it at the wall, and that pretty much brings you to the end. We get some more cinematic shots of all the characters, obviously the boxing stuff, and then here you get your final shot of that big boss zombie, and you can see he only has 1 head left, and he's just about to smash into the camera when the trailer ends, which is obviously really awesome indeed. So that is everything I have noticed from the trailer so far. If you guys did see anything that I might have missed, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. But thank you guys so much for supporting yesterday's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys on another video. Okay guys, just a quick little thing I wanted to add on to the end of this. I just want to give a big shout out to Liiamo. He's an awesome fan. He's been supporting me on all my recent videos. He's really awesome. He asked me if I could give him a quick shout out. He's currently on 93 subscribers. He's really close to 100 and he's hoping to reach 100 by the end of this month. So if you guys could check out his channel, that would be greatly appreciated. There will be a link in the description down below. He uploads a similar kind of content to me. So if you want to check him out, that would be a great help. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you on my next video.